Every morning, we get out of bed, maybe stretch a little, make our way to the kitchen, and start the day like we always have. It feels so routine, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the first 30 minutes after waking up are actually the most dangerous part of the day for people over 70? It's not something doctors talk about very often, but more and more research is showing that our heart, blood pressure, and even our brain go through intense changes in those early moments of the morning. These changes can silently raise the risk of strokes, heart attacks, or dangerous drops in blood pressure, sometimes without warning. And sadly, many seniors face these risks without ever realizing it. That's why I believe you deserve to know exactly what's going on inside your body every morning, and what simple steps can help protect you. So if you've ever woken up feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or had a strange heartbeat first thing in the morning, this video is for you. And even if you haven't, staying informed can protect not only you, but also someone you care about. Now, before we jump in, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Comment below and share your city. I always enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Point 1. Your heart is in the most danger right after you wake up. Most people don't realize this, but the first 60 to 90 minutes after you wake up are some of the most dangerous for your heart. And if you're over 70, this becomes even more serious. It's a quiet risk, something you might not feel right away, but during those early moments, your heart is under more stress than at any other time of the day. Here's what happens. When you sleep, your body slows everything down. Your breathing, your heart rate, and your blood pressure all drop. Your muscles relax, and your blood flow becomes slower and thicker. Now, this is natural. Your body is resting and repairing. But the moment you wake up, everything suddenly kicks back into gear. Your heart has to work faster. Your blood vessels tighten. And chemicals like cortisol, a stress hormone, rush into your system to help you get moving. For someone young and healthy, this transition isn't a big deal. But for someone in their 70s or beyond, especially with heart or circulation issues, it can create a sudden spike in pressure and demand that your heart may struggle to handle. Many people don't notice this shift. But for some, it shows up as lightheadedness, a racing heartbeat, pressure in the chest, or even a sense of fatigue after getting out of bed. Sadly, this is also the window when a large number of strokes and heart attacks occur in older adults, before breakfast, before coffee, and sometimes before anyone else in the house is even awake. That's why it's so important not to rush into your day. Give your body time. When you wake up, take a moment to lie still. Then slowly sit up, don't swing your legs off the bed too fast. Let your heart adjust. Breathe gently. And most importantly, stay seated for a little while before standing. Point 2. Morning dehydration is more dangerous than you think. Let's talk about something so simple, yet often overlooked: water. Most of us know it's important to stay hydrated, but did you know that when you wake up in the morning, your body is already in a dehydrated state? And for older adults, that dehydration can be far more dangerous than people realize. When you sleep, you go anywhere from 7 to 9 hours without taking in any fluids. That means your body has had no water all night long. You may not feel thirsty right away, but your system is running low. And as we age, our sense of thirst becomes weaker. In other words, by the time you feel thirsty, you might already be dehydrated. Now, here's the part many people don't realize: when you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker. Doctors refer to this as hyperviscosity. And thick blood is harder to pump. That puts extra strain on your heart and increases the chances of developing a clot. Thicker blood also means slower circulation, which is especially dangerous in the morning, when your heart and brain are already trying to adjust to being awake. Some seniors start their day with coffee, and while that's a comforting routine, it actually makes dehydration worse. Coffee is a diuretic. It pulls water out of your body. So instead of helping your system rehydrate, it does the opposite. That's why the very first thing you drink in the morning should be water, not coffee, not tea, not juice. Just plain, room temperature water. And not cold water either. Cold water can actually cause blood vessels to constrict and make it harder for your body to absorb the fluid right away. Room temperature water is gentle on your system and quickly gets to work. Keep a glass by your bedside so you don't forget. Drink it slowly, before your feet touch the floor. Give your body that hydration boost it needs to wake up fully and safely. Just this small habit, 1 glass of water, can improve your circulation, lower your morning blood pressure, and reduce your risk of stroke and heart trouble. It's a simple step, but it can make all the difference in how you feel and how protected your heart is each morning. Point 3. The silent danger of mineral imbalance in the morning. You might be taking your medications exactly as prescribed. Maybe you eat healthy, walk regularly, and do your best to keep your blood pressure under control. But there's something most seniors don't hear enough about, and that's mineral imbalance in the morning. Let's break it down. Your body depends on tiny minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium to help your heart beat properly. These are called electrolytes, and they help carry the electrical signals that tell your heart when to contract and relax. When these minerals are out of balance, even just a little, your heart rhythm can become irregular. That means fluttering, skipping, or even pauses in your heartbeat, which can be dangerous. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Many medications commonly taken by older adults can quietly drain these minerals from your body while you sleep. Blood pressure medicines and water pills, diuretics, are the most common culprits. They do an important job, but they also make you lose more potassium and magnesium through your urine. Add a long night of no food or drink, and you can wake up with levels that are far too low. And how would you know? You might not. Or, you might feel symptoms like morning dizziness, weakness in your limbs, or strange heart palpitations as you sit up in bed. Sadly, many seniors brush these off as just getting older, when in fact, it could be a signal that your heart needs support. So here's a simple fix: add a pinch of natural sea salt, not regular table salt, to your morning glass of water. Sea salt contains trace minerals that your body needs to function properly. If you'd prefer, you can use a sugar-free electrolyte powder, the kind made for seniors. Just a small amount in your morning water helps restore balance and supports heart stability throughout the day. Point 4. The morning blood pressure spike you might not know about. Have you ever felt a pounding in your chest or a strange pressure in your head shortly after waking up? Maybe you've taken your blood pressure and seen high numbers, even though it was fine the night before. If that sounds familiar, you might be experiencing something called the morning blood pressure surge. Here's what happens: your blood pressure isn't the same all day long. It naturally rises and falls depending on what you're doing. But in the first 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up, it tends to rise sharply. That's because your body is coming out of rest mode and into action. Your heart rate increases, your blood vessels tighten, and stress hormones like cortisol flood your system to help wake you up. This causes your blood pressure to climb, sometimes by 20 or 30 points, almost instantly. Now, for someone younger or with no history of high blood pressure, this might not cause any harm. But if you're over 70, or if you're already managing hypertension, this spike can be dangerous. It puts extra strain on your heart, can rupture weakened blood vessels, and even trigger strokes. In fact, research shows that a large percentage of strokes in seniors happen in the early morning hours, many before breakfast. The good news is that there's something you can do about it. One of the easiest and most effective changes is how you get out of bed. Instead of sitting up and standing right away, take a moment. Sit on the edge of the bed. Drink your water slowly, sip by sip. Stay in that seated position for at least 30 seconds before you stand up. This small change helps your blood pressure adjust more gradually. It keeps you from triggering the fight or flight response that raises pressure even more. Plus, the water helps thin your blood and improve circulation, which further supports a smooth start. You've probably been told to take your medication, eat better, and stay active. Those are all great. But how you start your day matters just as much, and protecting your body from this early surge could help prevent one of the most serious health events a senior can face. Point 5. Taking your medications at the wrong time can be dangerous. If you're like most older adults, you probably take several medications in the morning, especially for your heart, blood pressure, or cholesterol. Maybe you've been taking them for years and feel like you have the routine down. But here's something most people aren't told: the timing of when and how you take those pills really matters. And getting it wrong could mean your medicine isn't working the way it's supposed to, or worse, it could be putting you at risk. Here's why. Many seniors wake up, reach for their pills right away, and swallow them with the first thing they drink, usually coffee. But medications like blood pressure pills are meant to be absorbed under specific conditions. Taking them on an empty stomach, or too close to caffeine, can reduce their effectiveness by up to 50%, according to studies from the American College of Cardiology. That means your body may not be getting the full benefit, even if you're taking the correct dose. Coffee, in particular, is a common issue. It can speed up digestion, change how drugs are absorbed, and even interact with certain medications, especially those meant to regulate your heart or blood pressure. And if you take your meds and immediately drink coffee or eat breakfast, your body doesn't have time to properly absorb what it needs. Here's a better way to do it. First, drink your room temperature water with a pinch of sea salt or electrolytes as soon as you sit up. Then wait 15 minutes before taking your medications. This gives your body time to wake up, rehydrate, and improve blood flow, helping the pills absorb better. After taking your medication, wait another 30 minutes before drinking coffee or eating breakfast. This short window helps the medicine work more effectively and protects your heart during those critical early hours. It might feel like a small shift in your schedule, but it can have a big impact. Some seniors who've made this change even found their blood pressure improved so much that their doctors reduced their medication dosage. Point 6. The 30-second morning habit that could save your life. After everything we've talked about, the morning heart risk, dehydration, mineral imbalance, blood pressure surge, and medication timing, here's the part where it all comes together. And the best part? It only takes about 30 seconds, maybe a little more, but that's it. No special equipment, no medical background, no big lifestyle changes. Just a little attention to how you start your day, and it could protect your heart, your brain, and your overall well-being in ways you never imagined. This is called the 30-second morning habit, and it's something that more and more cardiologists are quietly recommending to their older patients. It's a simple routine that helps reduce your risk of sudden cardiac events, strokes, and dangerous blood pressure spikes, all by supporting your body during those first few fragile moments after you wake up. Here's exactly what to do. 1. Before going to bed tonight, pour a glass of room temperature water. Add a small pinch of natural sea salt or a tiny scoop of sugar-free electrolyte powder if you have it. Set it on your bedside table. 2. In the morning, when you first open your eyes, don't rush. Lie still for a moment, then slowly sit up. Don't stand yet. 3. While sitting on the edge of your bed, drink that water slowly, sip by sip, not all at once. Take your time. Let your system wake up with the hydration it needs. 4. After finishing your water, remain seated for another 30 seconds. Let your blood pressure stabilize and your heart rate catch up. 5. Wait 15 minutes before taking any medications, and then another 30 minutes before coffee or food. This gives your body the best chance to absorb your meds and protect your heart. We've covered a lot today. And I want to thank you for staying with me through it, because I know how much your health matters to you, and how sometimes it can feel overwhelming trying to keep up with everything. You deserve to start each day feeling strong, clear-headed, and calm. This isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding peace and stability to your mornings. And for many older adults, that can make a world of difference. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced dizziness, fast heartbeats, or high blood pressure in the morning? Or maybe you already do something like this water routine. Tell me in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to make a small change too. And if you found this helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Wise Worthy. We're here to share thoughtful, life-improving tips for older adults, because you're not just getting older, you're getting wiser, and your health deserves to be supported every step of the way. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to prepare that glass of water tonight.